Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York.
Washington Post World.
May 1st. 5:02 America, New York. Regional talks on Syria's fate kick off in Jordanian capital. Regional leaders are meeting in Jordan to discuss Syria's return to the Arab fold and a Jordanian proposal to reach a political solution to the Syrian conflict.
Washington Post World.
May 1st. 5 o'clock America, New York. Will Camilla be queen when Charles is crowned? All your questions answered. Everything to know about her titles, her role and her relationship with King Charles III.
Mirror World News.
May 1st. 4:47 America, New York. Russian launches devastating missile strikes against Ukraine, injuring children. Governor Vladimir Rogov said missiles targeted railway infrastructure and fuel depots. There were also 19 high-rise apartment blocks, 25 private houses, 6 schools and nurseries and 5 shops also damaged.
The Washington Times stories. Advocacy.
May 1st. 4:37 America, New York. Regulators seize First Republic Bank, sell to J.P. Morgan Chase. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corp. said J.P. Morgan Chase Bank will take over all deposits and most of the assets of troubled First Republic Bank.
The Washington Times stories. Advocacy.
May 1st. 4:27 America, New York. Russia missile attack on Ukraine injures 25, damages homes. Russia launched its second large salvo of missiles at Ukraine in recent days early Monday, damaging buildings and wounding at least 34 people in the eastern city of Pavlograd but failing to hit Kyiv, officials said.
RT World News.
May 1st. 4:20 America, New York. China calls for UN Security Council reform. Beijing's top diplomat argues that developing countries, especially those in Africa, should be better represented in the body.
Mirror World News.
May 1st. 4:17 America, New York. ISIS terrorist leader killed in spy operation as devastating airstrike hits. Abu Hussein al-Quraishi, who is said to have taken over ISIS when the previous leader was killed in October 2022, was neutralized by Turkey on Saturday, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said.
World News. Breaking international news and headlines. Sky News.
May 1st. 3:58 America, New York. British judge on MasterChef Australia Jock Zonfrillo dies aged 46. MasterChef Australia judge Jock Zonfrillo has died aged 46. Scottish chef Jock Zonfrillo poses for the photographers as he talks to media in San Sebastian, Basque Country, northern Spain in 2018. Wall Street Journal World News.
May 1st. 3:44 America, New York. Crude oil slips amid worries over consumer demand. Crude oil futures were around 1% lower, with Goldman Sachs saying worries over consumption seen in the distillates market, noting a sharp sell-off from roughly $45 a barrel post-Ukraine war to the mid-teens in dollars.
Wall Street Journal World News.
May 1st. 3:42 America, New York. First Republic Bank is seized, sold to J.P. Morgan, in second-largest U.S. bank failure. Regulators seized First Republic Bank and struck a deal to sell the bulk of its operations to J.P. Morgan.
New York Times World News.
May 1st. 3:11 America, New York. Alireza Akbari, the Iranian insider and British spy executed in Iran. In January, Iran executed a former senior official who provided Britain with valuable intelligence on Iranian nuclear and military programs over a decade, according to Western intelligence officials. Alireza Akbari during an interview in Tehran.
Washington Post World. May 1st. 3:11 America, New York. Paris exhibit celebrates first celebrity, Sarah Bernhardt. The pioneering and scandalous French stage star Sarah Bernhardt was one of the world's most famous women by the time of her death in 1923.
Fox World News.
May 1st. 2:51 America, New York. Passenger bus falls off cliff in Mexico, at least 18 dead and more than 30 injured, report. A bus fell off a cliffside late Saturday night in the western Mexican state of Nayarit, leaving at least 18 victims dead and 30 others injured, officials said. BBC News World.
May 1st. 2:46 America, New York. FGM in Sierra Leone. I believe my girlfriend died because her genitals were cut. Sierra Leonean Tyson Kanta investigates if his girlfriend died after having her genitals mutilated.
BBC News World.
May 1st. 2:21 America New York, Ukraine War. Russia launches second pre-dawn missile attack in 3 days. One person dies and dozens more are injured in Russia's second pre-dawn attack in 3 days.
Fox News. May 1. 2 o'clock America New York. Flashback. Stephen Hawking warned AI could mean the end of the human race, in years leading up to his death. British theoretical physicist Stephen Hawking warned of the dangers associated with artificial intelligence before his death in 2018, arguing it could end the human race.
BBC News World.
May 1. 0:58 America New York, Jacques Zonfrilo, MasterChef Australia host dies suddenly, aged 46. The Scottish-born chef and presenter died suddenly, aged 46, on Sunday.
Wall Street Journal World News.
May 1. 026 America New York, having a name twin at work is hard, just ask Chris Smith. And Chris Smith, you're getting a promotion, or are you? Work doppelgangers are everywhere.
New York Times World News.
May 1. 011 America New York, your Monday briefing. Sudan's health system on the brink. A photograph released by Doctors Without Borders shows a hospital in El Fasher in Sudan's North Darfur region on April 19.
New York Times World News.
April 30. 2314 America New York, explosions rock Kyiv as Ukraine braces for broad Russian attack. The attacks follow explosions deep behind Russian lines, which a Ukrainian official said is part of preparations for the broad, full-scale offensive that Ukraine is expected to launch soon. Emergency workers at the scene of a Russian missile strike on a residential building in Uman, Ukraine, on Friday.